All right, thank you for joining me here this morning. I am Jayhawk. This is WWE 2K23 WWE Universe mode. We are in June of 1984. This is going to represent June 13th of 1984 in quote-unquote real time. I'm going to go ahead and get things started here. We'll be with you for the next hour or so for the edition of WWF Championship Wrestling. And we start the road to Madison Square Garden. You see that we got about 8 days from that Madison Square Garden event. Going to open up with what should be an incredible triple threat match. Hulk Hogan, George Animal Steel, and Andre the Giant. Going to follow that up with Leilani Kai against Wendy Richter, and then our rivalry will be the final four match of the show. Actually, make sense how the show structured this week. Let's go ahead and get things started with the triple threat contest. I tell you, look at that, two of the biggest names in the history of the business, and one of the great veterans in the history of the sport, and George Animal Steel. It should be a fun triple threat match here to kick things off. Let's go ahead and get this started.
The WWE Universe is on its feet. The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 303 pounds, the Immortal Hulk Hogan.
Hulkamania running wild here. He comes out to the ring. The former WWF champion, remember, he lost that title at Madison Square Garden a couple of weeks ago to Mil Mascaras. Looking to crawl back into title contention. Of course, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff is the current WWF Heavyweight Champion, defeating Mil Mascaras just 1 week later in Philadelphia. Hulk Hogan not getting a 4-year title reign, getting a 4-month title reign in our alternate reality here. Hulk Hogan so far in our stream. That 0-1 with that loss to Mil Mascaras.
And his opponents, first from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 288 pounds, George the Animal Steel.
George the Animal Steel making his way to the ring here. So far in the stream, he is 1-0 in individual competition. Madison Square Garden a couple weeks ago was in a fall count anywhere over Bobo Brazil and defeated him in about 6 minutes. So Steel on a little bit of a roll. Not made a ton of appearances, but he makes his way into the ring. At this point in the actual universe, he was still a heel. And he is insane, if we can be honest about it. But arguably the biggest star in the history of professional wrestling. Potentially even over Hulk Hogan, he's about to make his way to the ring here. And here comes Andre the Giant, so far 1-0 in our universe. Last week, right here on Championship Wrestling, he made his debut appearance with a win over Jackie the Body Ventura in about 4.5 minutes. And we talk about match time. We talk about how the match time can kind of vary depending on what's going on here. And triple threat matching especially have a tendency to go a little bit longer. We'll discuss that a little bit here once the bell rings. Let's watch Andre get into the ring here. And he steps over the top rope.
Always walking around with a chip on his shoulder. He's going to use that anger against his opposition.
The big man Andre the Giant in the ring. The triple threat match getting ready to begin. If you're watching live on Twitch, I'd greatly appreciate it. Please feel free to get involved in the chat, ask some questions, just get involved, have some fun. I appreciate you whether you're watching live on Twitch, watching the replay, watching a replay on YouTube as well. No matter how you're watching it, it's greatly appreciated. Okay, again, hard to tell in a match like this how long it's going to go. I've seen the triple threat match go 5 or 6 minutes. We had one went about 11 minutes last time out with the lady. Yeah, it's incredibly hard to tell. Triple threat matches can go a little bit longer because you've always got that third guy involved. First person score pinfall or submission win. If you don't have that third guy isolated, that third guy is going to make a save. Like right here, Andre had that bear hug on Hogan, and George Abel Steele makes the save. That can tend to inflate how long these matches go. Go 5, go 10, go 15, go 30. Incredibly hard to tell. And I kind of wish with the universe mode you could actually cut the time limit. I know I can always just cut it up where I'm doing nothing but exhibition matches and adding the time limit to it, but then you lose the rivalry aspect of it. So, Andre the Giant out on the floor. Okay, I don't know. I'm about to get Big John stuff, whatever. You can George Animal Steel up to the top rope, flying elbow to the head of Hulk Hogan there. And of course, I'm going to start streaming. Wife text me. Hang on a second here. I apologize here. The wife tech, you gotta respond as quickly as you can. You don't get yelled at with that. Good life advice for you younger people who might be watching the stream here. All three wrestlers are gonna fight on the floor here. Hopefully they don't go out all day. We had a Pat Patterson and Jimmy Snuka match a few weeks ago go over 20 minutes because no hold bar match, and they just kept fighting on the floor because there were no countouts to worry about. And we had a triple threat match last time out that had count out for some reason, and we didn't control that aspect of it. I don't know what happened there, but if you're watching this live on Twitch, thank you. I've got the big Dropkick Diabetes show today, Penguin City Brewing, downtown Youngstown, Ohio. The pre-show starts at 3:45 with the main show starting at 4:30. Come check out that show if you are in the area. All pro can go to Akron Children's Hospital. And the fight for juvenile diabetes. Definitely hope you can make it there if you're watching this on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, probably too late for you to get there, but you can always go to dropkickdiabetes.com, make a donation if you'd like to get involved. All three men are back in the ring here. And going to be the first person that can hit their finishing move with the third party either knocked out or outside the ring. And that's really how they boil down to more often than not. Preferably knocked out outside the ring. Steele on the outside right now. Andre just backdropped Hogan over the top rope. Steele looked like he was going to come in the ring with those steps. The kind of drop the step when Hogan came out on the floor. There, Hogan let... Did Hogan just hit a Samoan spike on Andre? What it looked like. Steele hurt against that guardrail now. Andre is going to throw Hogan back in. Steele going to throw Andre back in over the bottom rope. That's going to give Andre a chance to work over Hogan here. Steele got those steps. This is the point of the match where Steele needs to be careful how long exactly he is out on that floor. He doesn't want to get caught outside with something major going on here. Oh, nice little double leg takedown by George Animal Steele. And don't kid yourself. Like, Steele, if he needed to, could wrestle on occasion. He never had to. And I'm not going to sit here and say George Steele had a bunch of bangers, but he wasn't all just punch, kick, and biting like you saw in that late 80s run. Like, Steele at one point was a heat magnet. He could go. Hogan with the DDT to Andre. Steele going to come in there, trying to sense that a pinfall might be upcoming. There's that one-arm slam there by Steele. Steele actually beat Velvet Regal with that at the Garden in that Falls Count Anywhere match we talked about earlier. Andre suplexing Hogan. Hogan is down. Hogan looks like he's going to head to the floor here, and this might be the best opportunity for Steele if he can get a cover. Get the single arm takedown, slamming Andre's head to the canvas. And he may have waited too long. Headbutt. This might be the last shake. Going for the cover with Hogan still trying to get to his feet. Hogan's up to his feet. On only count of one. All right, a little too early there for Steele, but that was the right idea there. He had to cover him there to have a shot at it. Again, that armbar takedown. That was Hogan with that. Sliding the steps into the ring. Past the 6-minute mark here, the triple threat match between three of the top contenders to the WWF Heavyweight Championship. Every win so important. We know that Mil Mackerick and Paul Orndorff are going to have their shot at the championship at the Garden next weekend. Hogan with that big leg drop, going for the cover, but Andre right there to make the cave. We talked about that earlier. You gotta get the win. You gotta make sure that other guy cannot come in and make the cave. Hogan yanks the hair down. He's going for the cover. Steele getting to his feet. Referee a little slow to get there. Only a count of one, because Steele did not need to make the cave, but he probably would have if he'd had the chance. Steele with that headbutt. Looks like he's going to try to bring Hogan out to the center of the ring. Andre was just a solid right hand. Going for the cover with Hogan on the floor here. 1, 2, 3. So we talked about it. Hogan went to the outside to try to recover a little bit. That gave Andre the opening.
Here is your winner, Andre the Giant.
So Andre the Giant wins the triple threat match against Hulk Hogan and George the Animal Steele. He pinned Steele with a right hand, just a punch to the face. 7:15, the time of the fall. 3.5 stars, so there you go. Andre goes to 2-1. George Animal Steele goes to 1-1. Hulk Hogan 0-2 with that loss. And we go to the first of our two lady matches of the evening here. Leilani Kai and Wendy Richter. The two ladies had some bangers here in this time frame. They went the women's title match at WrestleMania 1, which, let's be honest, not a good match. The match Leilani Kai won the belt with at the Garden, much better. And we continue on here. WWF Championship Wrestling for June 13th, 1984, based on the 28-day month here in the WWE Universe mode. Leilani Kai coming to the ring in her Glamour Girl gear. Leilani Kai was one of just two people to have an individual competition in every show leading up to this, but not the best win-loss record. She won and 6 coming into this. Wendy Richter's been mostly in tag team action so far, but Wendy Richter looking to get in the win column as well. She's 0-2. So barring a double count out here, somebody's going to move up the ladder, and someone's going to be at the bottom of it. We'll have to see how this plays out. Wendy Richter, we can't do girls want to have fun, don't have the right to it. So we got the generic rock music that's meant to sound like girls just want to have fun. We'll see how that goes here. Wendy Richter. Both of these ladies looking to get into the competition, go after the fabulous Moolah in that WWF Women's Championship. Another potentially fun match coming here. Bell gone. We are underway. The lady can lock up in the center of the ring. Again, must-win match, in my opinion, for both ladies here. And they are individual records not good at this stage. Fireman carrying that forearm by Wendy Richter. Yeah, incredibly hard to tell which lady got the is favored in this matchup here. Like gut Wendy Richter, but again, Wendy Richter not gotten in the win column in an individual competition. But as we've mentioned, Wendy Richter has been in tag team matches. She actually 1-0 with a tag team. She teamed with Judy Martin, who, ironically enough, Leilani Kai's normal tag team partner in the Glamour Girl throughout the mid to late 80s. Actually, a picture on Twitter from the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame in Waterloo, Iowa. Brian Danielson posing with the Glamour Girl. Brian Danielson recognizing the Glamour Girl. They are happy that one of the best wrestlers in the world currently recognized them. I have met Judy Martin, very sweet lady. I've met Wendy Richter, very sweet lady. Never met Leilani Kai. Oh, nice drop kick there by Leilani Kai, knocking Wendy Richter down. Leilani Kai with that big body slam. We talked about triple threat matchup potentially going longer because of the third man aspect of it. Singles matches tend to go on average about 6 minutes in this game. Sometimes less, sometimes more. We've had singles matches go 2 or 3 minutes. We've had singles matches. Well, we had one singles match go almost 22 minutes because it was a no-hold-barred match and then refused to get back into the ring. Big boost there by Wendy Richter. But it's rare for a singles match in this game to go more than about 8 minutes or so. Again, it's happened before. We had 8 minutes and 56 seconds with Roddy Piper and Greg Valentine last time out. Tell you, Wendy Richter in control here. Actually had a fabulous Moolah and Judy Martin for the women's title at the Spectrum a couple weeks ago. Go 11 minutes in a singles match. It happened. You never tell, just depending on how the flow of the match goes. The competitor in the ring. Wendy Richter with a kind of a Cobra clutch. Okay, Cobra clutch lying on the mat like a Cobra clutch crossface. That's a nice little move there. I don't recall too many people using that move. Leilani Kai coming back. There's a clothesline going for the cover. I don't think she got her here. And she doesn't. There's a count of 2. I tell you, 3 minutes from going to the matchup there. Wendy Richter with that big commission move had Leilani Kai on the rope. But Leilani Kai back in control, yanking her down by the hair. And I tell you, these ladies, especially in this era, probably more vicious than the men.
Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
Of course, you didn't have a ton of women. Oh, Wendy Richter with a dive over the top rope. Normal rule here. There are the qualifications. There are count out. Both ladies have a 10 count. Get back in the ring. It just did not have the big women's division in the mid-'80s like you do today. Matter of fact, WWE from about 1989 to 98 or so didn't have a women's division at all. Now they have the best women's division in all of North America. Count of 7, I kind of going to roll Wendy Richter back in. I probably would have taken a count out. Leilani Kai back in now, going up to the top rope, going back in, broke the count, but she's not going to have to worry about that 10 count there. The flying axe handle. Leilani Kai with that whip, and well, they collided in the ring there. That both women had something in mind. Neither one could get what they were looking for. Leilani Kai with the flapjack to Wendy Richter. She may have it here. She does. That is a big win for Leilani Kai.
Here is your winner, Leilani Kai. And tonight, they were simply the better superstars.
5 minutes and 4 seconds. The time of the fall there. Leilani Kai, your winner. A win she needed.
I agree with you on that, Corey. This one was
But I tell you, Wendy Richter now 0-3 in individual competition. We may be in a universe where Wendy Richter never wins that women's championship. She can get some win relatively quickly. If probably going there and seeing that. We're about a third of the way through. We got our 4 rivalry coming up here. So let's see what's going to happen with the fabulous Moolah and Judy Martin, and their rivalry continue. Moolah actually get the advantage there. Post-match furious attack will be what they do here. So it's going to be a match between Moolah and Martin here. Non-title. 2 women that are fairly evenly matched. We'll go ahead and explain how this is going to go here momentarily.
one of the best competitors in the women's division. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbia, South Carolina, the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, the Spider Lady. The feeling, the electricity in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt.
Here she comes, the fabulous Moolah, the WWF Women's Champion. She had competed in individual competition on every episode so far. With the, as we mentioned, only 2 people have done that so far. She's the second one. She got a 4-3 record in individual competition. But she had 3-0 in championship matches. Only 1-3 when that belt's not on the line. And the belt is not on the line here in this particular case.
Texas, the superstar Judy Martin. This superstar doesn't get paid by the minute. They just get in there, beat somebody up, and leave.
Judy Martin heading to the ring now. She's in an individual competition.
See what's so miserable about that?
She's record on every show so far.
For who they are, not your projection.
3-3 in individual competition. Of course, we mentioned that tag team victory with Wendy Richter previously here. So Judy Martin's record at every show, just has not been in individual competition every show. Judy Martin does hold a win over the fabulous Moolah. She hold a couple of them, actually.
Determined look on her face. She knows how to prove herself in the women's division.
Lost the match with the title on the line at the Philadelphia Spectrum, but she has gotten 2 non-title victories over Moolah so far.
But I have to say, the champ looks ready, maybe even eager for this matchup.
Bella gone. We are officially underway here.
It's cinched in deep. Oh, nowhere to go, nowhere.
Moolah going for the full Nelson right off the bat, like the first move of the match, like a full Nelson.
Nelson, I can't believe it.
Judy Martin fight her way out of it and take her down with an arm drag takedown. Just too early in the match to get a win with that, but I admire the effort there by Moolah. We have to assume that this will be the championship match at the Garden. Coming up in 8 days, it'll be June 21st, 1984, based on the schedule here. The flying high kick to the floor by Judy Martin. That's going to start the count over again. Regular rule apply. They got a 10 count. Get back into the ring here. Counted only at 2. Again, title not on the line. So Judy Martin wants to get the win by count out. She can absolutely do that. That'll be fine. I got the notification the starting lineup for the Guardian. Gavin Curry starting. Are they the Guardian actually doing a bullpen game? I kind of hate the concept of the bullpen game too. If we're being honest about it, like I've never been a fan of the bullpen game. But it is what it is. 140 start for that game if you decide you want to do that. All right, back to the matchup here. It's been back and forth. And again, we've talked about it. These ladies have had some long matches before. Match at Philadelphia Spectrum will retain the championship. 11 minutes and 5 seconds. The longest women's match so far. One of just 2 singles matches to go past the 10-minute mark so far in the universe. We're only a little over 2 minutes in here. A boot great. Kick to the face. Move, gonna go just for a club to the head. Judy Martin rolled out of the way, leg sweeped her. Nicely done. There's Moolah with the face slam again. Dragon screw there by Judy Martin. There's that flatliner. She won. Judy Martin beat Moolah with that move before. Did not go for the cover there. Not sure what she was going for there. Looked like going for a running boot, but Moolah sidestepped it. Gets back in control. There's a flapjack. Moolah won a match with that before. Get 1, 2. Judy Martin gets the hand on the bottom rope. Referee kick it. And now Moolah with that sleeper hold. Locking it in here. And remember, Judy Martin suffered the injured rib last time out after her victory as well. And so she may still be feeling those effects. Here can knee there by Judy Martin. She's trying to gain some momentum here, trying to get that win. We are most and there's the ripcord forearm. We are most likely going to see this matchup again at Madison Square Garden in 8 days. Judy Martin would love to get some momentum going in. I'll kick to the face. Went for the missile drop kick, and I don't know how she missed that. I have no idea how she missed that missile drop kick. Moolah with the ear ringer. Gonna pull Martin away from the rope. Not going for the cover. Yeah, I'd hit that flapjack again. There you go. Now you pull her away from the rope. There you go. Don't take too long. Moolah with that cover. 1, 2. Judy Martin got the left shoulder up. I'm not sure how she did it, and she is back on her feet. She might have gotten to her feet before Moolah. Looking in the corner in the flying knee. Judy Martin may have Moolah's number. Moolah got the win with the belt. We're going to the line at Spectrum. Oh, running boot wash. Running fake wash, I mean. Boot scrape. Whatever you want to call it. It's going to call both ways. Moolah onto the apron, trying to get some separation. It worked momentarily, but Martin with that whip. Fifth to the midsection. That ripcord forearm again. It just feels like Judy Martin got Moolah's number. Feet on the rope. Referee duck and see it. Oh, the referee just took a shot. Oh, yeah, I can't blame Moolah for being upset with that. 5 minutes and 33 seconds. I did not expect the pin off of that, but there you go. I'm going to go in the record book and Judy Martin pinning the fabulous Moolah with a stomp in 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Judy Martin with the feet on the rope. Key there. She is lifted out. An enemy of the Fabulous Moolah. Leilani Kai and Velvet McIntyre are her ally. That kind of weird. That's the number one contender. Her enemy, her Velvet McIntyre and the Fabulous Moolah. 3-star matchup. 3.5, actually. So good stuff there. And we go to our next rivalry here. I love this match last time out. I absolutely love this match last time out here. So that targeted arm ambush is going to be the rivalry action here. Greg the Hammer Valentine, Roddy Piper, a rematch from last week. They had what I thought was a fun match. I thought it was the best match of the show last week. The ranking disagreed with me. It is what it is. Greg the Hammer Valentine on his way to the ring. There's Piper come attacking from behind and sending him into the steel step.
Before the match has even had a chance to begin. What a vicious and calculated attack.
Match cannot officially start until both men are in the ring.
Finally, these superstars have made it to the ring after a vicious surprise attack while entering.
Yeah, go. Because the bell is not run, they could brawl for a while here. Let's see how this winds up going here. And again, I don't hear from people for 3 days.
The proverbial mud hole has been stopped, and now it's time to walk into
Valentine's going to send Piper into the ring. We're going to get the bell here, and Valentine steps into the ring. There it is. Valentine with the side headlock. Valentine already got some arm damage, but he was able to get some body damage to Piper there. Really before the matchup got started. Going for the cover here. We get one. Only a count of one. I can't blame him for going for it early here. Continuation of their feud from Jim Crockett Promotions. The dog collar match at Starrcade 83. We talked about it last time out. Just one of the fights that still holds up. It's just fantastic. Watch that match. It's great. And I tell you, these matches they've had here in the universe so far have been fun as well. Like that intensity is there in these matches as well. Here he can punch into the face there. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought Valentine was getting ready to gig. Yank him down by the hair. Piper getting Valentine into that corner. Going for the Bulldog. Piper going for the win here. 1, 2. I forgot to mark the record here for that last matchup. Go. Judy Martin now 4-3 in individual competition. Fabulous Moolah now 4-4 in individual competition with that previous result. Piper and Valentine taking the fight out to the floor here. While they go ahead and fight on the floor, we'll go ahead and recap the record. So far here, 1-3 for Valentine in individual competition. 2-1 for Piper in individual competition. They were involved in a triple threat match a few weeks ago. Cowboy Bob Orton defeating Piper and Valentine in that triple threat match. Pinning Piper, believe it or not. That earned him that Intercontinental title shot against Tito Santana. Of course, Orton is the Intercontinental champion, defeating Tito Santana at Madison Square Garden on May 21st. Now Piper up to the top rope, back in the ring here. Elbow drop to the back. And it's looking more and more like Piper might wind up taking this one. It was Piper that got the win last week. It was with that flying elbow off the top. They went a little bit under 9 minutes. I don't think we're getting 9 minutes out of it this time around. Not with the fight before the match. Piper going to go for that sleeper hold, and there's that elbow by Valentine. That elbow by Valentine, at least for a moment, gave the match up here. But I think if Piper gets that sleeper on, he got it on now, as a matter of fact. Piper's got to be careful. He's back very close to the rope. I think his foot's on the bottom rope, actually. Referee has not seen it. Valentine able to get the jawbreaker to get out of it, but I tell you, Piper had the foot on that bottom rope. Referee did not see it. Now Valentine up to the top rope, and Piper is getting too quickly for Valentine to take advantage of it. Oh, there's a double knee lift. That may have busted Valentine over. And Valentine grabbed a hold of that bottom rope. This time referee does see it. Yep, bottom rope almost cost Valentine earlier. It did cost Piper there. And Piper back into that sleeper hold again, and again, that foot's on the bottom rope. Now it's off the bottom rope. Now it's legal. And that's it. What's going on here? Piper got a share. And he's trying to break the arm. Piper is trying to break Valentine's arm with that. Here he goes, shot with that steel chair. Here he gets shot with that steel chair. So Valentine is now 1-4 with that loss. Piper now 3-1 with that win. Piper is now the #1 contender. That Intercontinental Championship held by Cowboy Bob Orton. He's not supposed to get the shot anytime soon here, but 4:06 the time of the fall. Fairly short matchup here. Let's see what our world title rivalry is going to wind up looking at here. Knackers with a pre-match revenge attack coming up here. Okay, now the match itself is going to be Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff against Jesse the Body Ventura. Gotta call Orndorff the favorite here. Orndorff is the WWF Heavyweight Champion. He's 5-1 in individual competition. Ventura is just 0-2. So this should be interesting. Here comes Orndorff on his way to the ring. He's not bringing the belt with him. It's not a title match. Knackers attacking Orndorff from behind. Referee's going to try to get him separated. Referee calling for additional help here. We got some officials coming from the back.
Thank goodness for some extra security to separate these two, but the damage has been done, let's be honest. Get them out of here. Get them out of here now.
We've seen more than once. We've seen Orndorff take a beating before a match and survive. We actually call Orndorff in a glorified handicap match. It was technically a tag team match team with Dr. D. David Schultz last month. And Pat Patterson and Akira Maeda, Schultz left the ring without ever getting legally into the matchup. Orndorff wound up getting the win in that one. Yeah, so I am not gonna count Orndorff out here. Again, Orndorff 5-1 individual competition, Ventura 0-2. Okay, you would think, he smacked him right in the nose. Okay, you would think Orndorff's gonna be the favorite in this matchup based on the record. Hard to tell how much damage that brawl with Macker, the sneak attack by Macker before the match. Hard to tell how big damage that did. And you see the power by Jesse the Body Ventura. Now, and Ventura biting the hand of Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Of course, most of you are probably more familiar with Jesse Ventura as the heel announcer. Ventura dug wrestle into April of '86. So he'll be with us up until that point. Orndorff will be with us until December of '87. So we're going to see these guys a lot over the course of this universe. And now Ventura going to yank at the leg, getting Orndorff across. And you see how that beat down earlier on, how that affected Mr. Wonderful here. Ventura. Take a look. Ventura was going for that inverted body like Orndorff's countered with a kick, and now that power slam. And Wisely not going for the cover. He doesn't have Ventura hurt enough yet. And now you're going in here. Like a kick to the leg there. Kick to the knee. Right hand there by Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Getting cut up. And there's Ventura kicking off there. And again, it looked like he's going for that Manhattan drop, and then he just broke him over his shoulder. Two. There, kind of two. A little early to get the champion with that. And again, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff is the WWF Heavyweight Champion. Now Ventura with the bear hug. He's trying to get a commission. I don't think he's going to get the commission off of this, but he's doing a ton of damage to Orndorff here. Title is not on the line. If Orndorff does commit, it's not going to affect his standing. That's going to be a big win for Ventura. And Orndorff fighting out of it there. Double clap and a clothesline. Ventura going for a clothesline. Orndorff ducked underneath that. Backdrop Ventura over. And there's the... I thought about to get Manhattan drop, and he go for the Skywalk Slam instead. Go for the cover. Referee out of position, and honestly, I'm not sure if the referee could see the shoulder from that position. But Ventura with an emphatic kick out at 2. And now you see... Both went to the outside here. Ventura going in, football tackle to that knee. And well, Ventura coming back. I thought Ventura might be trying to use the announce table weapon. The guy's going to drop him over the ring apron instead. And now you see Orndorff get back in control. There's the body slam. Michael Cole, Corey Griggs, and Byron Saxton are standing up. They're ready to run in the event that table becomes a weapon. Ventura going to send Orndorff into the ring here. A little slow to get back in the ring, and I think that may cost him. Gave Orndorff some time to recover. They're Orndorff with that body slam. Went for the cover, but Ventura's foot was underneath that bottom rope. Orndorff angry, but that was the right call. And now Orndorff going for the leg. I'm surprised Orndorff's not going for the headboard. Finishing move with that pile driver. He's going for the pile driver here, but I don't think he's done enough damage to the head to get him with it.
Is this what he needs for the win?
He's going to pull Ventura away from the rope to try to get the pin here, but I think he wasted too much time. 2, I don't think he did enough damage to get him. I was wrong. And Mil Macrick up at the stage.
Some trash talking underway. Are you really that surprised?
The former champion looking to get his belt back.
Looks like this superstar is more than willing to oblige. Oh, here we go. This might blow up before our very eyes. Oh, these two are going to go out on the stage.
We don't have the great lighting here, but get the spotlight on them. I've got to fight. Official, security, referee.
So much disdain. Keep these two apart.
One of them got a tendency to get into that fight like that. He had a fight at the stage with David Schultz in their rivalry as well. Three-star matchup there, but Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff getting the win with the pile driver. 4 minutes and 56 seconds. He's now 6-1 in individual competition. Jackie Ventura 0-3 in individual competition. Orndorff's record on every show. He had a tag match in addition to Kevin Singles matches. And it is main event time, and we may be under the hour this time around here. It's main event time. We've got infuriated tag partner here for our final storyline. It'll look like it's going to be tag team action in the come description. Rocky Johnson and the Tonga Kid against Bubba Brazil and Sergeant Slaughter. Interesting. I mean, the Paw Patrol is still a tag team. I don't know why you wouldn't use a regular tag team, but it's what it is, I guess. Okay, maybe we won't get on. If we're going to cloak on the tag match, not a guarantee that we're going to get done under that hour.
Introducing first, from Michigan, weighing in at 270 pounds, Bob O. the Brawler.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's
Bobo Hill,
the universe has wanted to see. It's one that
former WWF United States champion. Of course, he's going to be teaming up with Sergeant Slaughter this time around. Slaughter, Bo Vergil, the rivalry between Vergil and Slaughter.
a competitor who does not know the meaning of the word quit. He is ready for battle.
Bo Vergil pinned Sergeant Slaughter with a sidewalk slam last week, 7 minutes and 13 seconds. So Vergil gained the advantage in the early going. Sergeant Slaughter hanging out that American flag. Technically, two baby faking.
Apparently, they lack a spine.
Again, I don't know why you wouldn't just use a regular tag team in this spot.
This is a match he's craved for quite some time. He's ready and raring to go.
Also, don't know why you wouldn't use a heel tag team when you got two baby faking in the storyline here, but.
From Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 296 pounds, Rock Johnson.
Rocky Johnson, the Coleman, former WWF Tag Team Champion with his partner Tony Atlas. That team is still good to the universe. I didn't take them out of the picture. We're going to keep using Rocky Johnson until May of 1985. We're going to use Atlas until sometime in 1986. I don't remember the exact month that Atlas leave. And the Tonga Kid. Tonga Kid making his way to the ring here to team with Rocky Johnson. That's amazing to me. Tonga Kid making his way in here. The Tonga Kid, a lot of people don't remember. They do remember the feud he had with when he would team with Snook against Piper and Orton. That did some pretty big business in late '84, early '85. Tonga Kid's gone by January for whatever reason, and he'll come back in '86 part of the Islander.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tag team action is now underway.
Bell gone. We are underway. Bubba Vergil is going to start off against Rocky Johnson here. But I mean, a lot of people don't remember. Tonga Kid started in '83. 18 years old. He starts in the WWF. He's there off and on. He's there off and on for most of the first year. Then it's in September, if I'm not mistaken, maybe October. that he actually comes in with that bit of a push. Get revenge on Piper for injuring Snuka. And then the feud goes like 3 months, and Tonga Kid gone for 18 months.
Gets tagged in.
Tag made of the Tonga Kid here. Go.
Terminating knee smash. Look at this. He just tossed the leg. Uh-oh. Drops the elbow.
Well, Vergil working on Tonga Kid's leg here. Well, Vergil doing very well so far.
Elbow drop on target.
And Carson Slaughter tagged himself in. Bo Vergil just punched him in the face, and he's going to walk off on him.
I guess this partnership is over, and now this superstar has to go at it alone.
So much for teamwork making the dream work. Looks like they're going to have to go it alone now.
And now Slaughter,
He's getting a little battered now.
and not the first time we've seen this happen. We saw
Over their opponent.
something similar with Dr. D. David Schultz and Paul Orndorff last month.
It was an efficient form of offense with that move. Able to get there in time.
Slaughter, the guy he's going to loot instead of continue the pressure on. Again, Rocky Johnson can't get back in.
That corner.
And then something Slaughter can't afford. Yeah, he can't afford to get himself into trouble. He got to stay in the advantage.
Climbing up top. He's
This can turn into basically a handicap match. Going to be a tag team match officially in the record book.
able to avoid.
Bubba Vergil was doing well for himself till Slaughter read that tag to the back. And there's the shoulder tackle. Slaughter with a Kirika punch and drop toe hold there. Again, Rocky Johnson down.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
Well, we got about 8 minutes or so of TV time remaining if we base it on the 1 hour TV show. We'll stick with it here on the stream and on YouTube if you're watching the replay.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Again, however you're watching, thank you very much. If you're watching live on YouTube, live on Twitch, I'm sorry.
He is feeling it now.
If you're watching live on Twitch, you still have time to be part of Dropkick Diabetes. The main show starting at 4:30, pre-show at 3:45, door open at 3 o'clock. Penguin City Brewing in Youngstown, Ohio. You're pretty lucky you didn't get knocked down off of that move there. But you're going to see, I think, something like 13 matches if you're in time for the pre-show. Ashton Day and former AEW star Fuego del Sol in your main event. Joey Vincent Martini and Atomic Adam. Tommy Dreamer against Mamba Italiano. That was the world's slowest 3 count there. Much more great action involved with that one. That again about 4.5 hours. 5.5 hours for the main show. A little bit over 4 for the. A little bit under 5 for the pre-show. So come check that out. Penguin City Brewing, Youngstown, Ohio. If you can't be at the show, or if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, you can donate to the cause. All of proceeds going to Active Children's Hospital in the fight against juvenile diabetes. DropkickDiabetes.com if you want to take part of that. Rocky Johnson with the forearm. Slaughter was trying to knock him off the apron, presumably to go after Tonga Kid. Tonga Kid would have had an arm flatliner there. Picking Slaughter up. And Tonga Kid here is only 18, maybe 19 years old. Ripcord knee. Yeah. And Slaughter did not have a partner. Robert Gill punched him in the face and walked out when Slaughter did the blind tag to get himself into the match. There's the knee lift there by Slaughter. Slaughter holding it going, but Slaughter holding it going, but he's taking too much punishment. In my opinion, he's taking too much punishment to really be able to pull this match off. He's going for it, though. But there, you see Rocky Johnson got in the ring and looking like he was going to make the save. Tonga Kid was not hurt enough to get beat off of that one. 5 minutes have gone by in our main event here. We got about 5 minutes of quote-unquote TV time remaining. Slaughter going for that Cobra Clutch. Okay, so he does the cross fake with the Cobra Clutch as well for his version of it. Johnson trying to make the save, and he's kicking him in the back. Slaughter's not breaking the hold. give credit to Tonga Kid for fighting out of that one, but the kick to the back by Rocky Johnson. Glauder was focused, did not break the hold off of that. Yonko was unable to get the win with it, go. Glauder slamming Tonga Kid down, going up to the top rope. Glauder famous for that Glauder Kid and that clothesline. There's a flying splash. The Tonga Kid foot underneath that bottom rope. Tonga Kid's going to roll to the outside. He can try to get some separation. Glauder going out after him. And Glauder may want to go for the count out. Then he sends him back into the ring. I don't know if I would have made that call. Remember, we had the similar situation with Paul Orndorff last month. Orndorff went for the count out. He got the count out to get the win. And honestly, I think that's Glauder's best chance of winning it. He's done some damage, though. There's a clothesline to Rocky Johnson. One. And there's Tonga Kid to make the save. I don't think you're gonna win it by a count out. By a pinfall, I mean. He's gonna go for that Cobra Clutch again, but Rocky Johnson threw him down by what little hair Glauder had left. And Johnson with a spinning power bomb. 1, 2, and Glauder able to kick out just barely. I thought that might be it. Crowd is chanting tag team wrestling. Well, you're not technically, I guess technically you're tag team wrestling, but not really. Glauder with the boot to catch Rocky Johnson coming in, kicked him in the midsection. Used the boot to get the fake break. Yeah, Glauder's done an incredible job at this point. I'm going to give Glauder all the credit in the world. He's done an incredible job to stay in the match this long. Can he pull off the win? Johnson rolls to the outside. Glauder's going to go out after him. Tonga Kid's going to step right in front of him like, nope, you're not doing it. Little net T plunge there by Tonga Kid. Rocky Johnson is going to take his time. Referee, for whatever reason, was not going for the tag. Oh, spear. Caught Johnson coming in. I would have gone for the cover right there, but Glauder not doing it. Big right hand. The Tonga Kid gets back. It's back in his corner. Rocky Johnson looked like he may be bleeding above the right eye. Glauder with the flying elbow, caught him in the top of the head. As Johnson was getting up, he's going to go for the cover. He's too close to the corner. 2, double axe handle, Tonga Kid making the save. And that's why I'm saying I don't think you're going to get a win by a pinfall. I think it has to be a commission with a quick tap or a count out. I don't think Glauder's going to get a pinfall win out of it. I've been surprised before, though. Knee to the face. And the fact that Glauder's done this much damage in essentially a handicap match, you got to give him credit. Got to give the man credit. There's a whip into the corner. Glauder got caught with the elbow coming in, though. Rocky Johnson. Spinning back kick, UFC style. That's it. It's over. It was just, the odds were just too much in favor of Rocky Kid and Rocky Johnson and Tonga. I got Rocky Kid and Tonga. Rocky Johnson, the Tonga Kid.
Yes, Saxon, I can't imagine what that feels like right now. You got to wonder if it's possible to get back on the horse after that.
There's no telling what's going to happen with their relationship after this loss.
Yeah, this is a big hurdle to overcome.
Rocky Johnson with that spinning back kick, UFC style, hitting Sergeant Slaughter. 9 minutes and 6 seconds. And that pretty much ends the stream right at the 1 hour mark. So I think the 6-match format's working pretty well for the Championship Wrestling show here. I'm trying to finish up my note real quick here. So Rocky Johnson, Tonga Kid 1-0 in tag team action. I mean, Johnson and Atlas don't really team up much at this stage. So maybe I can switch that tag team around. Move Atlas maybe the Intercontinental Division. We'll have to see how that goes. 4-star match. So everything done very well there. Gonna thank you for joining us here, everybody. We'll continue to go over the result real quick here. Andre the Giant defeating Hulk Hogan and George Animal Steel in a triple threat match. Andre pinning Steel with a roundhouse right hand, 7 minutes and 15 seconds. It was Leilani Kai pitting Wendy Richter with a flapjack, 5 minutes and 4 seconds. Judy Martin with a win over the women's champion Fabulous Moolah in a non-title match, 5:33 with a stomp in the feet on the rope for leverage. Judy Martin got 3 non-title victories over the Fabulous Moolah. Moolah got the win when it counts with the title on the line. We're building into a title match with them at Madison Square Garden coming up in 8 days. Roddy Piper defeating Greg the Hammer Valentine with the sleeper in 406, and then potentially injuring Valentine's arm following the match with a chair. Have to see how that plays out next week. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff comes from behind. He gets attacked by Mil Mack before the match starts, but he's still able to pin Jackie Ventura with the pile driver in 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Then he brought with the Mil Mack in the up by the entryway. Then in our main event, Rocky Johnson, the Tonga Kid, defeating Bubba Brigill and Sergeant Slaughter. Bubba Brigill punching Slaughter in the face after a blind tag. Walked off on him. Slaughter wrestled basically the last 7 to 8 minutes of the match by himself and just could not overcome those odds. That is going to do it for this week here for Championship Wrestling. Here we got Championship Wrestling and Madison Square Garden coming up next week. I'm hoping to get at least one of those shows done tomorrow. We'll have to see how that winds up working out. How will these rivalries continue? We'll see more between Valentine and Piper. We'll see more between Mo Mackrick and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. We'll see more with Bubba Brigill and Sergeant Slaughter. We'll see more with Judy Martin and Fabulous Moolah. We'll see 2 other big matches as well. Join us next time, everybody. Stay safe, support independent wrestling, and I'll catch you next time.